Is your girlfriend coming?
No.
Oh man, that's too bad. I wanted to meet her.
Sorry. Maybe next time.
It's just,
All right, well, who's that?
I don't know.
I can get it.
No, I'll get it. Hi. Hi. I'm looking for Zach. I'm Fatima.
Okay, Sistas fans, the more I think about it, the more I'm just wondering, why exactly did Miss Lisa want Fatima to show up to this letter reading dinner party or whatever? And I've seen some tweets and comments, and I've gotten messages about it. Some people felt like, well, Jeremy, I feel like at the core, Miss Lisa wants Karen to face the reality of the situation. But in my opinion, so far, it just doesn't feel like that. It just feels, if nothing else, Miss Lisa is coddling her daughter and is doing anything but making her feel the weight of the situation she's in. I mean, yeah, she's emotional, but it's like she's allowed to speak her truth, but we still don't know if she's going to have to endure the truths that are spoken to her, aka through Zach, because Zach has had to be forced multiple times to sit down and just listen to Karen's letter to Aaron. And let's be honest here. I think that based on how Zach reacted to that letter, I highly doubt that if Fatima wasn't there, he would stay around to let her finish her letter to him, So when it comes down to it, some people feel, well, Jeremy, I think that Miss Lisa wanted Karen there, again, to just show Karen that, Miss Lisa wanted Fatima there to show Karen that Zach had moved on. I'm not so sure. I feel like, and this is just because I think I'm just seeing more of Miss Lisa for who she really is. And if you ask me, part of me, and you can agree or disagree, but let me know how you feel about it. Part of me thinks that she only wants Fatima there to kind of size her up to see if Zach, upgraded from her daughter or not. I kind of feel that, that part of me wants, I just feel like that, which is kind of weird because of her, if her thing is not getting Karen to see the truth, it kind of goes against what she was telling Zach at the ending of season 1, which was, Zach, the reason my daughter is thinking about being with someone else is she's not going to wait around forever for you to get your shit together. And Miss Lisa was foundational in getting Zach on the right track. Like I said before, not Fatima, not Chris, her boyfriend, Chainbreaker's guy, and not Miss Lisa. None of them made the decisions for Zach. They pushed him along, but Zach at the end of the day had to make the decision to sign the paperwork, to put in the work at Chainbreakers, and then of course that money he put into the stock and then won big. But I just really feel like Miss Lisa, she's like, oh, Fatima, you're just in time. Karen was about to tell Zach how she feels. And it's like, this is Zach's new girlfriend. What kind of sick, twisted shit is this? For real. You're literally meeting your daughter's ex-boyfriend, potential baby daddy's new woman, and you're like, oh, you're just in time. My daughter is going to tell your boyfriend, because they're not engaged in this continuity yet, I'm not going to say fiance, my daughter is about to tell your boyfriend how she really feels about him. Have a seat. Do you know how fucked up that is? Seriously, let me know in your I feel like Cat Williams, in your own personal life, have you had to deal with this where, let's say you had an ex and one or both of their parents really liked you, and they like you more than the next person that their child dated next. So they invite you and your new partner over to the house for dinner so their child can tell you how they feel despite the fact that you moved on. Do you know how sick and twisted this seems on paper? It don't sit right with me. So why do you think Miss Lisa wanted Fatima to come over? I'm with Zach now. Yeah, maybe next time she couldn't make it. No, I get the situation. This is a complicated situation because there's a potential, hey, this could be my baby involved and all. Okay, so the circumstances are different, but overall, it just feels weird, out of place, and it doesn't feel right. So why do you think Miss Lisa wanted to meet Fatima? Was it to get Karen to snap out of her delusion and see that Zach has moved on? Is it to kind of gauge and, judge Fatima on her own to determine whether or not Zach made an upgrade or not? But what I hope to see, which I kind of doubt based on the preview, is Miss Lisa sees how Zach interacts with Fatima compared to her daughter, and she might see a stark contrast. She might pull a Danny and be like, or even Andy, like, look, the Zach I see there with Fatima, that is not the same Zach that he was when he was with you, Karen. So he's not coming back. So I don't know. But let me know what you think. Why do you think Miss Lisa was so insistent on meeting Fatima? And I'm so glad Zach didn't give her her phone number either, because like he said, nah, we ain't doing that.